It is 2:30 on a Saturday afternoon and I am absolutely starving, guys. It takes me a while to realize that I'm absolutely hungry, especially when I'm like preoccupied with doing things. I've got leftover pizza from last night. Me and my partner usually like alternate between choosing where we order pizza from, and Friday nights are always pizza night, but I prefer Papa John's and he prefers Domino's. So last night was his week and he obviously ordered Domino's, so I have Domino's pizza, and he likes barbecue base and I like normal base. But so we have barbecue base, but pepperoni and jalapenos, I never know how to say that, and one random wing. Got our pizza and we are eating on the bed in foil because I don't really want to wash up any more dishes. Anyway, guys, welcome to the Self-Care Reset Diaries, where I document me pour back in to my own cup, because that is definitely one thing I struggle with, is pouring back into my own cup and just doing things to reset, recharge. Like I said, pour back into my own cup. So I wanted to start this series to hopefully encourage others to pour back in your own cup. I feel this first episode is going to be all over the place. Forward, they're all going to be sort of vlog style videos where we just do things that are selfish, to do with self-care. And self-care is not only just painting your nails and doing your makeup or like doing a face mask. Self-care is anything that is to do with just giving to yourself and caring for yourself. And that's why I'm having last night's pizza, because I'm starving, and that's part of self-care, to fuel your body. Is this most healthiest meal? No, but we're not gonna waste it. Sorry if you can hear the fan, but it is currently 27 degrees here in London and I am so hot. But I'm gonna sit here and have my pizza and read this book. My neighbor actually gave me this book and I have not touched it. I've had it for like 2 months, and I was just clearing off my table earlier on this week and I saw it and I was like, I need to give it back to him, but maybe it was a sign that I just need to read just a few pages. I don't know if I'm going to finish it because, like I said, I've had it for a long time and I probably need to give it back to him. So yeah, this is Michael Bentine, don't have to say the Doors of the Mind. So really interested to just have a little read, even if it's a couple of pages. That was one of my New Year's resolutions, New Year's things that I said I want to do, is read more. So I think I'm just gonna read a couple of pages of this and then we're gonna do these eyebrows. It's literally like nearly 5 p.m. in the evening and I was reading for like, not long, let me be honest, about 20 minutes. And I did a little bit of doom scrolling and I had a little bit of a nap as well. So a lot has happened in the time of when I showed you guys me eating my pizza, and I want to just do my eyebrows. Usually I would tint them because that just gives me sort of a good baseline, especially when I fill in my brows. Oh my god, so I thought I was just recording. What I was trying to say is that this is what we are using for the brows, and I have been using Nair cream. I usually just get any Nair cream that I can get, but this particular one is for the underarms and bikini, and you know, if it's good enough for the bikini area, it's good enough for the face. That is so annoying. I literally thought I was recording, guys. Also, what I was saying is that I'm very sorry for the camera quality. I don't know how good I'm gonna get it when I upload, but I cannot find my camera charger, so we're doing it on the iPhone front camera as well. I'm being very bold. Because every time I say I'm gonna film, there's just always something, and I'm just like, do you know what? We're just gonna do this today. However it turns out, it turns out. I was also saying to you guys that without my glasses, I can just about see what I'm doing. So that's another thing. What else was I? I'm trying to like repeat everything I said. Also, hair's very, very blonde at the moment, so I usually would tint my eyebrows as well, but I just want to keep my eyebrows very soft because I just think it looks too harsh with you can hear the TV in the background with dark brows. So I don't really like going to get my eyebrows done professionally because just over the years I just feel like they haven't done a good job, and my eyebrows are so fair. I have had them microbladed, so I can kind of work out where I should be taking the hair from. So yeah, we just hope for the best with that. And I just use cotton buds to just apply it. It turns out pretty okay. If not, I always fill in my brows anyway, so we can always draw on the hairs that we mistakenly take out. It's the brow tint that I use. It's actually a natural hair dye, so I use this for my brows and it lasts pretty long. I think I lasted my brows nearly 3 weeks ago now and they're still there, but like I said, I don't like my brows too dark because regardless of the seasons, my hair is always blonde. My natural hair is blonde. This is a wig, but my natural hair is blonde and I'm always having some variation of blonde hair on, so I don't like my brows too dark. I actually did this wig today, so this was also part of my self-care. This came as like platinum blonde. I ordered this wig from Shein just on a little whim, you know. It's a synthetic wig, it's not anything too expensive, as you can see. But I thought, let me just see how it will come because it did look pretty nice on the website, but you know they're always going to make them look extra cool. Anywho's, rambling now. What was I trying to say? Yeah, so I did this wig earlier. I actually made it darker with coffee and tea because it came as like a platinum blonde, and I like a more of a yellow blonde because I just think it suits my skin a bit more better. It doesn't wash me out so much when it's platinum blonde. I just disappear into thin air. But yeah, we're just waiting for this to do what it needs to do. It is stinging slightly. I feel like because I've been sweating because it's so hot, but I haven't actually washed my face. Do not wash your face before you do this. You will regret it, trust me. But yeah, so it is stinging a little bit. So we're just gonna wait because I do have quite strong brow hairs. And that's another thing, like when I used to get my brows threaded, oh my goodness. That used to be so painful. Like sometimes even my brow hairs were so hard that they would like break the string. So yeah, that's another reason why I don't get my brows done anymore, because it literally feels like hell waxing, threading, any sort of hair removal apart from just using my hair removal cream, and it just suits me just fine. Like I don't usually use hair removal cream for much else, although I feel like I do want to start using it on my legs because my little sister uses it on her legs and her legs are so smooth. So I think I might start using it on my legs, even though my leg hairs do not grow that fast because I don't really do any sort of hair removal on them that often, just because my hairs are blonde again. So not complaining, because you know it does come in clutch sometimes because I am a hairy person so it doesn't show up as well, which I'm kind of happy for. But yeah, Guys, I am not going to lie. I was feeling really, what's the word, down or self-conscious about my acne. I've got it like all hair. And like, I'm just being like really open and honest with you guys, because like I can just do different angles where you would not see that. And I just feel like that's not, I don't want to say it's not being transparent, because it's not me lying to say that I've not got acne and you can kind of see it. But I just want to like speak on this a little bit, because as much as we feel self-conscious about ourselves and some certain elements that we have, there is somebody else that has it much worse. I was literally, like I said, scrolling a minute ago and I saw a girl with like really bad acne, and there's just no shade to her, but I'm just saying, like, she was literally in tears of how painful it is. And I know that pain, because when I do get flare-ups with my acne, it is very painful. So I totally get where she's coming from, but I just thought this under here is like nothing compared to what she's going through. And it's not to say that we shouldn't feel what we're feeling, or, you know, sympathize with ourselves, because that is part of self-care. However, just always know there's someone that is going through something 10 times worse than what you are. And we should just be grateful that we are here on this earth, we're alive, you know. I can afford makeup to put over this. Like, there's some parts of the world where people don't even afford makeup to put on their skin to cover it up, to feel a bit more confident when they go out. So that's my little pep talk. I just wanted to say that. It's not to say, again, that I'm not allowed to feel bad about this acne. This is due to PCOS and hirsutism, extra hair, and then constant shaving. And it is a vicious cycle, because obviously the hair, you know, is hormonal, and no matter how much I remove it, it keeps coming back. So it's like a vicious cycle for me. I don't really want to be having like heavy medications all the time, because I just think they're not good for your skin internally, externally. But whenever I do get like a really bad flare up, I do obviously go and seek medication, like health care advice. Am I making sense? I don't know, guys. Let me wash this off my eyebrows, because I feel like I'm rambling and it really smells as well. So guys, I just did a little bit of skincare and got myself a nice cold drink. I absolutely love this aloe vera with real, what was it? With real aloe vera bits, I think. Aloe pieces, whatever that means. Tilly is super bored. Oh, just tipped that all over me. So, but it's just been so too hot to take her out. She has had like played a few puzzle games. If you don't know who Tilly is, she's my mini cockapoo. But I don't know. I'm torn between going to the supermarkets to get something, to get some salad to go with dinner, or go and see my little nephew, because he has come down and he lives like outside London. And I don't get to see him that much, but it's so warm. It does feel like it's cooled down a little bit now. Am I doing this? I'm just going to put on a little bit of makeup, because I think, what do I want to do? Yeah, I was torn between using my Elf cheek and lip tint, but this is more of like a pinky tone, or my Benefit dark cherry, and this has more of a, I don't know, just a darker tone. It's not pink. Just gives me different type of look. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this type of content. I'm really excited to do this series. So let's just see how it goes. My brows, I am tempted to go back, not today, because I've just washed my face. Go back and tint them maybe tomorrow. But I know they're probably going to look best like this, just because my hair is so bright. Tilly, darling, we're going out soon. You guys, she's over there. I don't know if you can see her there on the sofa. Bless her, God, I feel so bad for her, but it's just weight, and she's so fluffy. She will just heat up so much. Right, let me stop rambling and get something on my face, because time is of the essence. I love this W7 Lumi. It's like a skin primer tint illuminator. I just feel like everything you need in one. Foundation or to not foundation. It has definitely cooled down, so I'm thinking why is this going everywhere? Okay, I think I'm gonna put on some of this MUA Lumi foundation. What I'm gonna do, what I did yesterday, is I wonder if we can switch this light on. Will this help us? Oh yeah, that's good. Can you guys see? Yeah. I just switched on my little vanity light just to give us a bit more light. I will have a bit up set up for the next episode. However, I just want to just get going with it, because I just feel like sometimes when you wait for the perfect moment, it never comes, and you just never, it smells like cocoa. You never get to do what you want to do because you're waiting for that perfect moment. So I'm just using what I have, the setup that I have, and next one will be better than this. Better lighting, better video quality, better everything. Maybe I shouldn't have put that lip tint on first, because the foundation everywhere. Oh, I really don't want too much foundation on, but I want something. What I did yesterday is I put like my base products on, and then I went back in with that Lumi. Was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. I'm lying. That was on Thursday, because yesterday was Friday. And then I went back in with that Lumi Glow, because it's just such a nice glow. I used to use the Rimmel London one, and that is really nice, but it's much thicker, which is nice for the winter actually, to keep you more hydrated. But also it doesn't have as much as a glow as the W7 one. I have been loving W7 products for a little while actually. I think they're such good quality for the price. This is my favorite cream blush at the moment. I got it from Shein. It is not a She Glam product. I'm not even gonna try. That's what it's called, but it's not She Glam. But I just think it's so nice. I don't know if it's just the undertone of it, if it just really suits me, or I just like the feeling of it. I just love everything about it. It's really nice. Anyway, you guys do let me know, what do you do to kind of reset for your just for your mental health, to feel good? It doesn't have to necessarily mean, like I said, hair, makeup, eyebrows like I've done today. It It could literally be anything. Reading a book, going for a walk. What do you do to like reset your mind, your body, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually? What do you do? Maybe I can pick some tips up from you guys and maybe include it in a episode. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, I just took the liberty in just doing my makeup quickly because I feel like this video has been probably long enough. So I'm just doing a little, I don't know, I always say I'm doing light makeup and then it ends up a bit more glam than I was planning. However, it is what it is. I just love a good wing liner, guys. And lately I've just been loving a smoky liner, not a very precise one. I just love it when it just looks a bit messy. I'm just gonna finish up with this lip oil from NUA. Listen, I find it hard to go and like buy high-end makeup. I do have like MAC, Charlotte Tilbury, and some other high-end brands, but I tend to just use them when I'm like want long wear makeup. Not that drugstore doesn't last long, but if I want it to be like super full coverage and extra long wearing, I will use my high-end makeup. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Like I said, let me know what you do to reset. What is your self-care routine? What kind of things you do to just feel a bit more grounded? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know any videos you guys want to see from me outside of this series as well. And I love you guys loads. See you soon.